Hey guys, welcome in. It is another edition of the Joe Raineri Show brought to you by uwager.eu. It is where America bets. It's sure as hell where this show bets, and I hope it's where you're going to be doing some line shopping here tonight as we get ready. More college hoops in action, more of the mid-major conference championships underway, and of course getting ready for the big dogs next week, ACC, SEC, Big Ten. The big boys get to play next week in their conference championships, but we got a lot going on in the middle of these mid-majors, plenty of opportunities to profit here over the weekend. We are excited. I hope you're excited. Full slate in the NBA tonight as well. And, of course, your trendybets.com. We got your free NBA play of the day as well as your free college play of the day. And don't you know it, trendybets.com delivered again last night, both in college and the NBA. That's another winner this week. That's 7 plays that have cashed this week. Free plays here on the Joe Raineri Show with our friends from trendybets.com. And they are rolling, guys. They are absolutely rolling. So we're going to go ahead and get those plays coming your way here in just about 25 minutes. Make sure that you guys are tailing Trendy Bets at trendybets.com. Also on Twitter at trendybets. These guys are machines, especially as we get ready to head into the Big 24, the big tournament, March Madness. As we get ready for that, so important for you guys to have people in your corner that you trust. And we deliver here on the Joe Raineri Show, whether it's Ralph Michaels, whether it's Dr. Bob Stoll, he delivered again yesterday for you guys. I know so many of you actually reached out this morning to me going, Dr. Bob killed it, man. And he did. He delivered again. Dr. Bob Sports, hats off to him. Thank you very much for stopping by and giving our viewers, our followers, those of you guys that have been tailing us, winners. That's what we try to do here. But not only the winners, the explanations behind why they chose what they chose, which I think is half the battle. It doesn't do me any good just to say, hey, play the Knicks, if I don't have any idea why it is that a capper is playing a certain way, or if I don't have an understanding of how they're approaching handicapping, then how am I supposed to get any better doing this? And that's the whole point. That's what we try to do here, is introduce you first and foremost to some of the best, some of the smartest, some of the most successful handicappers in the business today. That's number one. Number two is we try to provide you as much information as possible. We try to have them deliver to you what it is they're thinking, why it is they're thinking it. So hopefully, when it's all said and done, we are making smarter sports investing decisions, and more importantly, we are a little bit more profitable in 2019, which is exactly our goal, which is exactly why we've got a capper that appeared on the morning show this morning, appeared on Make It Rain. He's appeared once before on the Joe Raineri Show, and I thought it was important for me to bring him back on, introduce you guys, because I don't know, a lot of you guys are so caught up right now with college hoops and what's going on. You're getting ready for baseball, but you don't realize the investing opportunities that are happening around the world in soccer. Champions League right now in full swing. MLS just started. There is so much opportunity to invest in soccer. And for those of you that never have, this is the guy for you. I can't wait for you guys to meet him. He is Charles Meshell. He's part of the PickCity.com crew. He's a member of the Offshore Gaming Association. You can reach him on Twitter at ROICapper1. That's at ROICapper1. I want you guys to make sure that you are following him, because when it comes to soccer, this is your man, okay? And you're going to meet him. You're going to hear from him. He's got some games coming up over the weekend. He's got some matches next week, Champions League, and he's got it broken down for you. So I'm excited because I love learning new things, and I haven't spent an awful lot of time looking at soccer, betting soccer, diving in. But can I tell you something? I am so excited because there's plenty of opportunities. Having done some homework and having talked to a lot of guys that go ahead and dabble in it, the opportunities are there. The markets are soft. They, the ins and outs of the soccer investing world, they provide plenty of value for these plays, especially what's coming up, and I'm excited to it. I love learning new stuff. I love evolving. I love adding soccer to my repertoire in order to be able to cash in and invest and make some money that way, because this is a market after all, guys. That's what this is. Sports betting is dealing with markets, much the same way we deal with Wall Street and futures and soybeans and everything. It's the same thing here, and I think we'd be foolish to ignore the opportunities that present themselves when it comes to soccer, which is why I'm excited to introduce you guys to Charles Meshell, kind of get his thoughts on a few of the games and pick his brain on some of the aspects, some of the finer points of breaking down soccer matches that are coming up, Champions League, MLS, whatever it is. But first, you know what else is smart? Line shopping. All right, and I'm sure Charles is going to tell you, too, it's even more important in soccer to get the right number, right? What's the old adage? Dr. Bob told us yesterday, right? The difference between Joes and pros. Ready? Joes bet teams. Pros bet numbers. That's what it's all about. It's all about the number. Don't give a rip or a hoot, or nobody gives a rat's ass what team is playing. All we want to know is whether or not the number makes sense. So if we are shopping numbers, guys, right? If we are looking for the best number, then you can't just go with the only number that you have access to because you only have one book. There are plenty of opportunities for you to have multiple books, multiple accounts, but you got to have an offshore you trust, right? That's what we're here for. That's what YouWager is all about. I've been telling you guys over and over and over and over and over every damn day on this show. It is so simple to pick up the phone, call 1-800-YouWager. You give them the code JRS50. That's JRS50. Give them that code. They will drop a 50% deposit match bonus into your account right now. Guys, it doesn't have to be $1 trillion. You just got to put a few bucks in there, get the free money, get the bonus, and voila, you are ready to start shopping numbers tonight. And there are plenty of games that are all over the map. The discrepancies today that I have seen in college basketball from one book to the other, we're talking about a point to 2 points difference in a lot of books in the numbers today. That is huge, guys. That's the difference between cashing tickets at the end of the day and bitching and moaning and being like, I can't believe it, dude. I can't believe I lost by the half a point, man. I can't believe I got the hook. Don't be that guy. Don't be that person. Call right now, 1-800-YouWager. Give them the code JRS50. That's 1-800-YouWager. Code is JRS50. They'll dump that 50% deposit match bonus in and start shopping your lines today. That is what it is all about. All right, now let's get ready to profit. Let's learn a little bit of soccer as we bring in Charles Meshell, part of the Offshore Gaming Association community, part of PickCity.com. I am excited. I can't wait to meet him. And get ready, TrendyBets.com. That's right. Their free NBA and college plays are coming your way. 20 minutes. Don't go anywhere. But first,
I'm at the bank making money, making moves. Machines with tools and drills making grooves. Missions impossible. That's lotsable. I'm upside down hanging like Tom Cruise.
Hey, guys, welcome in. Listen, it is a monster weekend here, busy weekend between the conference championship games. You got college hoops. You got a huge slate of NBA games. Hell, you even got spring training games going on if you're that kind of degenerate just like us. But more importantly, you got Champions League. You got MLS started up. You've got a ton of soccer happening and a lot of ways to be profitable with it. And that's why I thought it'd be great to bring on our good friend, Charles Meshell. He's from the Offshore Gaming Association. He's also part of the PickCity.com crew, and he joins us here via the Miami Acura hotline because, Charles, the way I understand it, there is some money to be made this weekend, man. There is some value we are looking at in soccer, are we not?
Tons. Absolutely.
All right,
absolutely.
Well, let's start first and foremost. I know we got Champions League, so kind of navigate us through what we've seen so far and where we're heading this weekend, what we got on tap.
Champions League returns on Tuesday. Juventus versus Atletico Madrid, and then Manchester City and Schalke. These are the return legs. The first match saw Juventus losing 2-0 in Spain, and then Man City won 3-2 in Germany after going down to 10 men. I anticipate on the this Juventus match coming back to Italy. You have to take this into consideration as well. Juventus play today.
Okay.
Atletico Madrid plays tomorrow, and this is another point I want to pound home as well. They're going to get an extra day rest and get the luxury of not having to, to travel as well. So I'm anticipating Juventus taking their 2 goals down, so they would need at least 2 goals to force extra time as well. I like Juventus to win straight up in that match. You can even find value to take them in the first half because I anticipate that they're going to come out and really press Atletico Madrid in that contest. So I think we could even see them. They get plus money in the first half, but I got them around minus 130, minus 135, 1.74 on the European market for Juventus to win straight up against Atletico Madrid. Then we have Man City. They're going to welcome Schalke, German outfit, to the Etihad. So, like I before mentioned, it was a strange game last time out. Schalke had their 2 goals by 2 penalties. Manchester City actually dominated that match. They had almost double-digit shots on target. The only 2 shots on target that Schalke even produced were the penalties. So they are greatly outclassed in this. I see Man City going like a 2-0 by halftime and probably winning like a 3-0. I do not even see Schalke scoring. So there's like a all the spread options are wide open for Man City, and there's even prop options. If you want to get Man City to win to nil, that's another prop that I have yet to discuss. So them to win without Schalke even scoring, like 2-0, 3-0 is what I project. Those are pretty much the appetizer. The
what are you
real
getting for a price on that win to kneel? What kind of numbers are we talking about there? What are you getting?
You're getting like minus 120, minus 125.
Okay.
Just depending, that's a roundabout. So you're getting a pretty good price on that as well to win the kneel. So that's and then here's another option: Man City to score in both halves, or Man City to win both halves. These are other props that are wide open for those investors that are looking for additional opportunities to cash.
So you think it's pure domination by Man City? You think it's pure domination by Man City? Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
They dominated them with 10 men. It took the I still think the match officials played a large part in Schalke even covering that last match. They had no business even being on the pitch with Man City. It was clear domination.
And also to cover your Juventus, Atletico Madrid, you are taking the money line, it sounds like, there for Juventus to win it, minus 130, 135. Is that what we're looking at?
That's in that range.
Okay.
That's correct.
Perfect. Okay, good.
And those are, like I said, those are the appetizers on Tuesdays. Those are going to get us ready for the main course on Wednesday, where we see the return of Bayern Munich, which we discussed them in the Germany Bundesliga, which they have now called Dortmund, atop the table as well, and then they welcome Liverpool. That match ended 0-0, which was very odd considering the amount of firepower that each team possesses. So Jurgen Klopp returns to Germany, where he previously managed for Dortmund in the Bundesliga for several years and really cut his teeth in that division as well. So he returns with his Liverpool squad, needing at least a goal to advance. Bayern Munich are really in a powerful position because they did come away with the 0-0. The road team with the 0-0 always holds the advantage going back for the second leg. And this plays right into my philosophy of an undermatch, just like what we saw in the PSG Manchester United. That one stayed under and went over as well. I think we see goals from the start rather than taking a specific team in this, which Bayern Munich clearly has the advantage because they'll also Liverpool plays on Sunday, Bayern plays on Saturday, so they get that extra day of rest. Plus, they do not have to travel. And then that being said, I would. If I had to pick a team to advance, I would go with Bayern, but I'm going to stay with the totals market. Like I said, both teams are going to push to score. They have plenty of firepower. I anticipate seeing goals in the first half, second half, They have the total set at the 2.5, 2.75. I see that one going over the first half one, over the 2.5, and then here's the one I love, the both teams to score and over 2.5. You can get that like at minus 105, minus 110, depending on what book you find that at, but that's another prop. Both teams to score and over 2.5 goals.
For the game. Okay, perfect. And that's Bayern
absolutely.
Munich taking on Liverpool. This is going to be Wednesday. I guess it doesn't matter what they do. Like you had mentioned, Munich's playing tomorrow. Liverpool is playing Sunday. I guess it doesn't make a difference what happens there.
No, not really. And then that's another thing I was going to bring to the viewers' attention. This is a great time to fade these teams that either played during the week or have games scheduled for next week, because a lot of times they're either going to rest players or they are concentrated on their upcoming matches. Take, for instance, and I know a lot of people are going to be fading Real Madrid on Sunday in their match. A lot of people are already. Juventus started at like minus 350. It's like at minus 250 right now going off.
Wow.
So I'm assuming that they're going to rest players in preparation for their match on Tuesday. So you can just go down the list, your Manchester Uniteds, your Romas, your Napolis, all the teams that either play this week or have games coming up are always great fade material
on the weekend.
To try to find value. Exactly.
Okay,
exactly. It's a great time to strike. And then the final match is Barcelona, Spanish champs, welcoming Lyon from France. That one surprisingly ended at 0-0 as well. We saw almost 40 shots in that match, almost 15 on target. We should have seen a 2-2, 3-3 type of match, but I anticipate Barcelona generally when they come back home, they really turn it on. I anticipate them taking maybe a 2-0 lead in the halftime and probably finishing 3-0, 3-1, maybe 4-0, 4-1.
Oh, wow.
I see utter domination by Barcelona. It's when they get home and it's the final leg. They just Messi, Suarez, Dembele, they just turn it on. Like I said, I expect like a 2-0 by halftime and probably to end up. So that, like I said, that one fits into my system as well. It finished under. I project it going way over by our Barcelona covering the spreads, and I love the Barcelona team total over 2.5. I project they'll score 3 or more goals. So I definitely anticipate them rolling fairly easy against Lyon.
All right, take the game total over 2.5. Take Barcelona team total over 2.5. That's Barcelona-Lyon. That, too, is going to be, what, next week?
That one is on Wednesday, and that total is actually 3.25.
Okay.
I think, and then the first half is 1.25 minus 120, 1.83 on the European market.
Okay.
Like I said, I project 2 goals by the first half.
Perfect.
And then, and that's another one that you can get where Barcelona to score in both halves.
Okay.
And then Barcelona to win both halves is plus money. I think you get like plus 110 for them to win both halves. So those are just other options that are on the table for investors that are looking for sharp angles and in order to show maximum returns on their investments.
Love that. Next week, get ready, Tuesday and Wednesday. Going to be a lot of fun to check this out. I know you mentioned, too, earlier on the morning show, you had an English Premier game, Leicester City, right? Fulham, that's going to be tomorrow, Saturday, correct?
Absolutely, the Leicester City and Fulham, and it's another thing I did not have enough time to get this across. Fulham has lost 12 of their last 13 away matches.
Ooh. In
that time, they've conceded a minimum of 2 goals in their last 9 away matches.
Wow!
And Leicester City has seen the total eclipse 2.5 goals in their last 4 Premier League matches as well. So in this one, like I said previously, it stayed under the 2.5. I believe it ended 1-1 previously. I project seeing maybe a 2-0 by halftime, and then Leicester City to add on, and then Fulham. I anticipate Fulham pulling at least 1 back.
Okay.
I have the 3-1 circled. I just have the 3-1 circled, no less than the 2-1 type of type of contest.
Okay, so we're going over, team. We're going over there. Full game, 2.5. You think maybe Leicester City scores both halves as well? Maybe over the team total of 1.5?
No, I got the over 1 first half. I've got
one.
the over 2.5 full time, and I got the Leicester City team total over 1.5.
1.5. Okay, perfect. Right, so at least one.
And then I gave a plus money option. If anyone wanted to take Leicester City in the first half, they're getting plus 125 to win the first half, 2.25 on the European market.
Love that. All right, so plus one. So there's a couple of options here over the next few days. Tomorrow, Leicester City, Fulham, English Premier League. But get ready for the big boys, obviously, next week, Tuesday and Wednesday. Man City, Barcelona, all of them in action. All of them with great investing opportunities for you guys to be able to take advantage. Make sure you're line shopping, guys. I can't, we talk about that all the time.
Yes.
You're shopping numbers here, obviously. Make sure that you get yourself the best number. And, Charles, if folks want to be able to visit you and say, hey, do you have a package available? Can some of the folks team up with you here? And if so, where do they go?
They can go to pickcity.com. I offer daily, weekly, or monthly packages. Plus, you can directly message me on Twitter at ROICapper1. And please know that I am verified through Capper Enterprise on Twitter as well. They authenticate every pick that I give. I get a verification through that as well. So you can DM me. You can go to Pick City as well. I'm not hard to find. Plus, I'll be releasing articles this weekend through the Offshore Gaming Association. I'll have a couple of matches circled, which I'll get some articles out to you guys, which will also have some more detailed investment opportunities available. At
ROI Capper 1, ROI Capper 1 on Twitter. Make sure you are tailing him. Go ahead, Charles.
And I have that one last match in Italy.
Yes.
Atalanta and Sampdoria.
And when is this going to be?
Same philosophy. That's going to be Sunday at 10 a.m. Eastern.
All right, Sunday, 10 a.m.
So you got your Saturday, and then you get your Sunday.
And Sunday's going to be Italy, you said?
Italy, Serie A.
Okay.
Atalanta travels to Sampdoria. That's in Genoa, Italy.
Okay.
Same philosophy. Atalanta coming in, they have been a beast on the road scoring. They're averaging 2.3 goals on the road, which they have hit the over 2.5 in 15 of their last 18 matches.
Damn.
Sampdoria, they always score at home. Always. They average 1.7 goals on their own pitch. These two played to a 1-1 match last time out, so you know what I'm saying on that one. Over the 1 first half, over the 2.5. And if you can get both teams to score an over 2.5 option, go ahead and lock that in as well. I see a 1-2, 2-2, 2-1, any type of scenario you can think of that adds up to 3 or more.
Love that. Yeah, that means we're going to have some scoring in that game, too. That is Sunday. Bottom line, hit them up on Twitter, at ROICapper1 on Twitter. Make sure you visit them at pickcity.com. Packages available. Any questions? You definitely want to be tailing him on Twitter. Great articles, great information surrounding not just the Champions League, but all of European soccer. If it's played around the world and it can be bet on, I can guarantee you Charles Meshell's got something to say about it, and he's got a play for you. So check him out, at ROI Capper 1. And Charles, going to be a hell of a week, my friend. It's going to be a busy time of year. We got MLS just started too, right? So we've got that to look for that.
Oh, I love MLS. Hey, bang Atlanta United on Sunday. Hey, Pound United. Atlanta United return home. This will be the first match that they play at home this season. They're going to welcome Cincinnati FC, expansion club. They went to Seattle last weekend and got drummed 4-1.
Okay.
Atlanta's coming off two terrible beatings where they conceded 5 goals and did not manage to score in either one. I expect them to be on the front foot, want to go ahead and give their 80,000+ fans a show.
Little home cooking, you think, for Atlanta,
3-0, 4-0. Oh, yeah. Okay. This is going to be one that they're not going to hold back. So Atlanta United, I love them. I love the MLS. I usually give it a week or two.
Right,
just to kind of see how everything is playing out. But I based on what I've seen, I mean, I've got a pretty good idea, and I'll start sending some more stuff out on the MLS in the next week or two, because it's a very exciting league with the new players, the expansion clubs, the vision. It's just, and I don't know if you knew this, Atlanta United, they're the 17th most recognized and supported club in the world. Out of all the clubs in the world, Atlanta United's 17th on the board.
They got some people, man. They got some fans.
That's a big deal.
That's a huge deal.
That's a big deal.
And right here in our country, and they're playing also Sunday.
Oh, yeah.
Cincinnati, you obviously know where to go there, expecting it to be a blowout.
Yeah.
But make sure you get the right number. Line shop and get the best number. Make sure that you follow Charles at ROICapper1 on Twitter. Guys, start tailing him. Great information coming your way. And, Charles, we thank you for the time, my friend. Good luck this weekend. Good luck next week. We'll do this again, and we'll make soccer a very profitable 2019 for us.
Anytime. It was a pleasure. Good luck on your wagers, guys.
All right.
I'm at the bank making money, making moves. Machines with tools and drills, making grooves. Missions impossible. That's lotsable. I'm upside down, hanging like Tom Cruise.
Want to thank Charles Meshell. Thank you very much for stopping by here today, hanging out with us, dropping a little soccer knowledge, a couple of soccer plays for us to wet our whistle on as we get ready not only for the weekend, but some big Champions League plays next week. That is what I'm talking about. I am excited to dive in, start handicapping some soccer as we move forward through the MLS season. I mean, here I'm in Miami, so we know we're getting a team here within the next year or so. So it's fun. And just listening to how he handicapped and how he broke down some of those games. I mean, there's value there. There's a lot of value in the totals, the prop bets. There's a lot of value too if you've teamed up with the right capper and you got the right person doing the work for you. Because let's be realistic, right? We got enough shit going on during the day. We don't have. I mean, I love Charles, but I can tell you right now, Charles is spending 100 hours a week studying soccer. You and I don't have that kind of time. So it's great to be able to be like, hey, Charles, head over to Pick Cities, pickcities.com, grab a package, send me the soccer plays, give me the write-ups. Let me see what we're working with here. Let me see what we can do, and then bam, let me make the bets. Let us have some fun. Let us make let us have another income on the side, and without having to put in too much effort where, we're going out of our minds. But that's why we've got guys like Charles Meshell who can point us in the right direction. That's what it is all about. So want to thank Charles again. Make sure you are tailing him on Twitter, guys. I can't say enough. The stuff that he posts on his Twitter page is spot on. I mean, it is awesome stuff. Here it is. Soccer European football analyst, ROICapper1. That's ROICapper1 and PickCity.com. PickCity.com. Packages are available. You guys get to know Charles Meshell. You want to learn a little bit about soccer? That is the guy that is going to help you do it, all right? ROICapper1. That's ROICapper1. And if you are just joining us, welcome in. We've got our friends from TrendyBets.com. They were 4-0 yesterday on their plays, by the way, 4-0. They gave 2 here on the show that won. They gave 2 to their clients. Those won. So they're 4-0. They're 7-0 on the week on the free plays here on this show. If you're not tailing them, guys, what? I mean, seriously, they've been here since the beginning of the NBA season, and they've delivered over a 63% clip to you guys on free plays. Yeah, I mean, I know the guys that have been tailing the show that have been tailing them. You've made a ridiculous amount of money just playing the Trendy Bet stuff. Their free plays. These guys are dialed in. They're wired in. They're ready to go. They got a college play, and they've got themselves another free NBA play of the day. We're going to give that to you coming up next. Want to remind you, if you have not done so, Line Shop. Get your asses over to UWager. 1-800-UWager. Call them now. 1-800-UWager. Give them the code JRS50. Open up the account, guys. Just put a few bucks in it. They'll drop the 50% deposit match bonus in there. Open the account. Charles just gave you, 5 or 6 different plays in soccer this week. You've got to be able to shop those numbers. You've got to be able to give yourself a chance to get the best number, right? We know this. Pros bet numbers. Joes bet teams. We don't want to bet teams. We don't give a shit what the team is. We care what the number is. You should care what the number is. If you guys are taking this seriously, if you guys consider yourself to be a sports investor on any level, then you've got to have multiple books, multiple places for you to be able to place these bets. How do you do that? You call 1-800-UWAGER right now. Give them the code JRS50, one of the best offshore books there is, guys. Why is it so good? A few reasons. Number one, I wouldn't be with them if they sucked. But number two, they're just the ability to be able to drop money in, and here's the kicker, guys, pull the money out. Yes, I can't believe it. You can actually pull the money out. Like when you win, you pull the money out and you don't have to give up your firstborn. And you pick up that number and call 1-800-UWAGER right now. You will get a person, a live person that you'll understand that the whole process takes 4 minutes. In 4 minutes, you give her the code JRS50. Your account will be set up. You'll have access. And, oh, yeah, by the way, you can start placing bets if you find the better numbers there. It is that simple, guys. Do not go into this weekend and tonight with only one option and one book and one number because, I didn't set the account. Like, what are you doing? Do it right now. 1-800-UWAGER. Give them the code JRS50 and get them all set up. All right, we are coming back. We've got TrendyBets.com, their NBA plays of the day. Also, another weekend message from our friends at HalftimeMagic.com. These guys are out of their mind, but that's okay. We love that they're out of their mind, and we love that they are offering you guys the chance to profit along with the rest of us this weekend. We'll tell you what HalftimeMagic.com's offering. That is coming up next. But first, want to say hello and thank you very much to our friends at Miami Acura who support us, guys. I certainly hope those of you in the 305-954-561, I hope you'll support them. Single-handedly, the best Acura dealer, the best car dealer, as far as I am concerned, in the South Florida area, because it doesn't have to be a new Acura. I mean, if you're in the market for a new or certified pre-owned vehicle, their pre-owned cars are the best. They're all over the lot. They've got something for everybody. But the prices is what separates them. We talk about getting the best number for sports, right? Well, getting the best number car shopping is just as important too. So you want to have somebody that you can go to that you know, hey, listen, if I can get the better price, they're going to give it to me. And that's what they do at Miami Acura. The all-new 2019 RDX, go take it for a test drive. You tell me if you ever want to give the keys back or get out of the car. Miami Acura, 855-564-4669, South Dixie Highway. For those of you in the 305, listen, guys, or just go to MiamiAcura.com. Go shop in every place else this weekend. Go get your prices. Go look at the cars. Just make sure that you end up, because you're going to get the best deal and you're going to get the best number, Miami Acura. It's MiamiAcura.com, guys. Don't forget it, MiamiAcura.com. All right, we're going to have the winning continue here coming up in 65 seconds. We'll go ahead and drop. That's right, we will drop the free plays from not only Trendy Bets, but HalftimeMagic.com has got a message for you. Plus, we got a couple of updates here on a few games taking place right now. It's all about making it rain. It's all about cashing in tickets. It's all about being more profitable in 2019. We will do that for you exactly 60 seconds. Don't go anywhere. It's the Joe Raineri Show. Thank you to Miami Acura. Thank you to Low Cost Airlines. And thank you to Superior Cruise and Travel. It's the Joe Raineri Show. Don't go nowhere.
Where do you want to go on a vacation or honeymoon? The Caribbean, Europe, Hawaii, Mexico? How about Disney or a cruise? At Superior Cruise and Travel, we've got you covered. We'll assign you your own travel concierge. They'll help you design a custom vacation plan that you can't find online. And the service is completely free. You can't compare the value of this to any other online travel company. We can help you plan a custom vacation anywhere in the world. We even offer payment plans with no credit card required. Now you pay off your vacation on your time schedule. Call now and mention the promo code RADIO and save up to $500. Book your custom trip. Call Superior Cruise and Travel now and talk to one of the highest-rated travel agencies in the country with a 5-star A+ online rating.
800-901-5536. 800-901-5536. 800-901-5536. That's 800-901-5536.
Yeah, you don't want to be David now, do you? Nope. You don't want to be the guy that didn't listen to the cappers that we have here on the show. The best sports cappers do hang out here. And you know what else they do? They line shop. UWager, 1-800-UWager. Use the code JRS50, guys. Go ahead and get that account set up today. 1-800-UWager. That's 1-800-UWager. Give them the code JRS50. Let's do a little line shopping. Why? Because we've got some plays from our friends at TrendyBets.com. That is right, TrendyBets.com. If you haven't been there, get there. Going to give you a code that you can cash in 50% off both the college and the NBA season for the rest of the time. We'll give you an opportunity to profit and take money off. Let's get into some of these free plays, though. Game number 1 tonight that Trendy Bets loves. We're looking at Citadel and Samford. Samford laying 4. Total is 163, and let me just double-check that for you right now as I log on to UWager, right? I got my UWager account open up. Look at that. A couple of clicks of the button. It is that simple, guys, that we can get the lines and we can figure out exactly who's got what and where. So let me look here. We got the halves. Let's go. Let's open up the Sanford line. Let's scroll down. Let's see what we've got here, just to make sure. Comparing apples to apples. Samford Citadel. Okay, so here's the line right now, which is exactly why we need to shop, right? The Citadel is getting 4.5, right? Citadel is getting 4.5. The total has actually gone up, 164. That's 164. The guys at TrendyBets.com, yeah, they love the over. They loved it at 163. I'm sure they'll love it at 164, but this is the reason why you need to shop. If there's 163 out there and you're playing the over, go get it, all right? That's the whole point. You know it's 164 at UWager right now. See if you can get 163, 163.5. They love the over. 6-0 in the Bulldogs' last 6 versus a team with a losing straight-up record. The over is 57-19 in the Bulldogs' last 76 games following a straight-up loss. Also, the over 40-13 in the Bulldogs' last 53 versus the Southern Conference. Also, over 6-1 in the last 7 meetings between these two teams. Not a lot of defense, definitely some scoring. Over, okay, in the Citadel versus Samford. That's what you're looking. Over Citadel versus Samford, and make sure that you guys are tailing our friends at TrendyBets.com. How do you do that? You just go to Twitter. It's at TrendyBets.com. That's where you go. Let's take a look at the NBA play tonight. What do we got in the NBA? Raptors, Pelicans, Toronto on the road, taking on New Orleans. Raptors haven't done a great job of covering here over the last week, so they might have a little revenge on their mind. 4.5 is what the line looks like. Total is 232.5. Let's check it out. The over, 4-1 in the Raptors' last 5 versus a team with a losing straight-up record. Pelicans are not that good unless they play the Lakers. The over, 5-1 in the Pelicans' last 6 versus a team with a winning straight-up record. Also, the over, 4-0 in the Pelicans' last 4 games following a straight-up loss. And the over, this is probably the most important, 5-1 in the last 6 meetings between these two teams. I don't think there'll be any load management with Kawhi tonight. I do anticipate myself that the Raptors will come out full of piss and vinegar, ready to rock and roll here as they try to kick it into another gear these final 18 to 20 games of the season. 232.5 is the total. The over 232.5 is what the play is according to TrendyBets.com. Do yourself a favor, guys. Get to TrendyBets.com. That's right, TrendyBets.com. I'm going to give you a code right now for the NBA. NBA 50 will get you 50% off any package. Anything. Any you want. You want a day package, 3-day package, you want just the best bet. Whatever you want, take 50% off. Use NBA 50, okay? If you have, let's say, talk about the NCAA. You want their picks all throughout the NCAA. Any package, 50% off. Just put in the code NCAA B50. NCAA B50, and that will get you 50% off any one of their college plays from now through the national championship. Bottom line, get to TrendyBets.com. Start profiting, not just from their free plays like we have done all season long, but also throughout the championship. Get their best plays. Get Trendy Bets working for you. Great job, as usual, to our friends from Trendy Bets. All right, you heard from Charles Meshell. Right? You just learned a whole shitload about soccer that you probably didn't know about. You also got 4 or 5 plays that he delivered for us on a platter that are going to cash in over the next 4 or 5 days here. A couple over the weekend, a little MLS he talked about, right? Atlanta. He talked about the Champions League next week. Barcelona. I mean, he just English Premier. We heard Leicester City. So much money, so much value can be made in soccer that I hope you guys, if you missed that interview, you will rewind it, all right, and look for the In Case You Missed It replay here on the Joe Raineri Show. What you got to do is first like our page, guys. If you haven't done so, please subscribe to the channel. Please like our page. Go ahead and follow us. Tell your friends about it. All our videos, all our interviews, we do them live here, and then right when we're done here, they are housed on our pages, and they are here for you. Plus, we'll go ahead and hit some In Case You Missed It replays, in case you did miss it. There's always plenty of content, plenty of information available to you on this channel. So I hope for those of you that are joining us on YouTube, you'll go ahead, subscribe to the channel. You'll tell your friends about it, too. We like to make money here. That's what it's all about. We like to evolve, right? Nobody wants to be a stick in the mud. Nobody wants to be the guy that goes, I know everything. I don't know. These guys don't know shit. I know. Yeah, nobody wants to be that here, okay? And I've told you guys time and time again, I learned a long time ago, I don't want to be the smartest dude in the room. If I am the smartest dude in the room, I'm leaving that room. I'm going someplace else, okay? Don't be the smartest guy in the room. The people that come on this show, the people who take their time and deliver to you, give you an opportunity to meet them, give you an opportunity to pick their brain, to hear from them. These are some of the best handicappers in the country, okay? They're good people. They put the work in, and that's maybe the most important part, is they don't cut corners. These guys are putting, Dr. Bob yesterday, 100 hours a week he is putting into the NBA and college basketball season along with the NFL, and he's actually looking forward to getting a break during baseball season that he can actually unwind a little bit and get ready for the college season again. But these guys put in the work. You know what that means? That means they don't cut corners, all right? They don't just say they're handicappers. They don't just post pics and go, figure it out, you know, I'm smarter than you. That's not what you get. You get these guys that come on the show here. I help introduce them to you so you can get to know them, so you can pick their brain, you can follow them, you can get to know about them, and ultimately the information that they're providing us and spreading to us makes us all a little smarter, a little wiser. So when it comes to the rest of 2019, we are making smarter sports investing decisions. Soccer, college basketball, baseball season just around the corner, getting ready for college, NFL, you name it. There is opportunities, okay? There is plenty of great real opportunities. This isn't like having to go out and get a second or third job and drive a bus or something, or go out and be a landscaper kind of second job. Like this is, it starts here, making smart decisions here by talking and following some of the guys that you have met here on the show, guys like Ralph Michaels and the crew at Wager Talk, Joe D'Amico, the guys over at Tony George at Doc Sports, TrendyBets.com. I mean, the guys that we roll out here to you, these are some of the best guys putting in the work. Dr. Bob Sports. These are guys you want to know. These are guys that you want to partner up with, okay, because they are going to make you profitable in the long run. That's what it's going to be. You want a second job? You want to supplement income? It starts with making the right decisions right now. Get your ass over to YAHOO and open up an account so you can line shop and get yourself the best number, okay? Shopping numbers, you need the best number. You need multiple areas to be able to go shop that number. It starts with having a second book, and then it starts with realizing you're not the smartest dude in the room and that you can always learn more. And that's why, you know, guys like Charles Meshell, I was so excited. I'm so excited to keep bringing him on the show because I really want to get better when it comes to betting soccer and understanding soccer. It's a year-round situation. I definitely want to start investing in that. I want to make some money. I want to know where the value is. I want to know what I'm looking for. I want to be a better handicapper in the area of soccer. And how does that happen? Well, it happens because I get to hang out with guys like Charles Meshell and listen to what he says. And that's all I'm saying, guys. This is an opportunity. This show was created to provide a platform for the cappers who are putting in the work, who don't have time to, you know, put up billboards or spend all day, you know, on social media going, look at me, here's 48 games I'm playing tonight. No, they don't have the time to do that, okay? And if they did, they wouldn't be worth a shit and wouldn't be on this show anyway. So the reason we bring this here and we created this show was to provide a platform so you guys can get to know them and anybody else you know. Because the other lesson on all of this is, guys, it is not you versus me. It is not Charles versus Trendy Betts. It's not, Joe D'Amico versus Ralph Mike. That's not what it is. We're not in competition with each other, guys. We've got one common enemy. We've got one common goal. You, me, anybody that shows up on here, and that is to take the money from the sports books, okay? If there is one person we are trying to beat and trying to be better, it's the damn sports books, okay? So it doesn't do any good to sit here and rip each other apart. Doesn't do it. It's absolutely wasted effort, wasted energy. Our job is to collectively put our heads together and come up with a way to take the money from the sports books. Can we all agree on that? Which is why, you have met him on the show, our buddy, the Sports Keg CEO, right? You guys, how many times have I been telling you? Jay, you have met him. So profitable during the college football season, right? NFL. He's a monster UFC guy. I mean, he's only lost one match, I think, so far this year of his plays that he's given out on all the UFC, and they're fighting every week now. So he knows his shit. But the other day, we told you about it. This guy, 4 days a week, is putting together a YouTube Kegcast. They're called Kegcasts. And what it is, it's a forum, and it's an opportunity for like-minded handicappers to learn how to live in-game wager. That's what he is doing. That's what he spends his time doing, trying to spread the word, trying to spread the knowledge that he has, trying to learn from other handicappers. They go to YouTube, right, and search out the page on YouTube, guys. It's the Sports Keg, all right, the Sports Keg on YouTube. Go subscribe to the channel, and then 4 nights a week, right around 7:30, they go on for 4 hours and they live bet the games. They're going to do it tonight in college hoops. They're going to do it tomorrow during the UFC match up there in Wichita. And it's a free opportunity for you to go and pick the brains of other guys, other cappers. And that's what you want. That's what you want to do. And guys like Jay, the Sports Cake CEO, are doing just that. And I am so happy to be able to spread the word of what these guys are doing, because guys like Jay and the rest of the Sports Keg crew and the gang that shows up there, they understand it's not you versus me. It's not them versus it's us as handicappers, as sports investors versus the market versus the sports books. We want to be smarter than the sports books. We want to take their money. How does that happen? It happens by not being the smartest guy in the room and by understanding that guys like the Sports Keg are out there to make you better, smarter sports investors. So I would encourage you not only find and head over to the Sports Keg CEO on Twitter, but look for those Kegcasts, okay? Search the Sports Keg on YouTube and check out one of these live in-game wagering tutorials live right there. I mean, that's what they're doing, is they're making the plays live, and they've been doing it now for about 4 weeks, and they're already up, I believe, 39 units on their plays live. I mean, that's how you do it. So love Jay, love the Sports Keg CEO, love the Kegcast. Definitely encourage you guys to go check it out, all right? And that's what I'm talking about. So for those of you that are just joining us or may have stumbled across this and be like, all right, who is this asshole? Like, what's going on? Well, this asshole is sick and tired of the sports books winning all the time. They got enough money. Drives me absolutely crazy. I know collectively there is enough knowledge in this world that if we can harness it, put it together, and we all get on the same page, then there is no reason why we can't profit, okay, each and every damn day and have a supplemental income with the sports markets. There's no reason why we can't. All I'm trying to do is put it together and give a platform and an opportunity for us to all be a little smarter and a little wiser when it comes to this, because I can tell you from personal experience, all right, the supplemental income thing is real. So you don't have to worry about going broke, and it's not being an asshole about it and being a total degenerate, which some of us we get, but it's about being smart. It's like any other investing decision. This is real. The money is real. The ability to win the money is real, okay? The ability to lose it, that's real too, but not if you do the homework, all right? And that's what this is all about, creating a platform to try and help us avoid the mistakes and make the money and have a good time and feel better that we're taking the sports books money and we're not losing our money. And how do we do that? We team up with guys like Charles Meshell, trendybets.com. You guys, I hope you'll join us on the Fantasy Sports Radio Network. Monday through Friday, the National Morning Show. We make it rain, me and Dane Martinez, 6A to 9A. All you got to do is download the app. It's the Fantasy Sports Radio app. If you guys haven't done so, it's a free app. And not only, and this is the best part, not only do you get sports betting advice, right? It's also pretty damn entertaining. But not only do you get sports betting advice, you get the smartest guys in the DFS world breaking down lineups for you, giving you an opportunity during your fantasy season, baseball season, daily. You know, one of the guys just won $100,000 this week on a $15 NBA entry. Okay? And where did he get the plays? He got the plays from listening to the Fantasy Sports Radio Network. So it's real, guys. There is money to be made not only in sports betting, but also in the daily fantasy world, and we've got you covered on the Fantasy Sports Radio Network. So do yourself a favor, download that app, join us in the mornings. You got me and Gabe Morency, that fellow degenerate, from 9 until 12. We've got you covered with everything you need to know in the world of sports and sports betting, and you've got some of the best and smartest DFS players from the world giving you knowledge and breaking it down for you each and every day. Download it. Live programming, 6 a to 11 p all week long. The Fantasy Sports Radio Network. All right, that about does it, but I do want to also remind you, because are they doing it again this weekend? Yes? No? They are? What are they, nuts? They are. Okay. All right. Well, I didn't think this was going to happen, but it is happening. Our friends at halftimemagic.com are offering up again this weekend. Are you sure? Yep. Okay. All right. I can't believe they're doing it, but they're doing it, guys. Our friends at halftimemagic.com, who specialize in, those of you that have followed the show, you know about Scott. You've met him here on the show. These are a group of guys that only bet second-half lines. And if you've been around this game long enough, if you've talked to enough sharps, that you will realize there is a syndicate of professional sports bettors who will only bet second-half lines. They will not play full-game lines. And the reason is they feel second-half betting, second-half lines, is where the edge is at. You can take the variance out, or as much as you can, the variance of all the data from the first half, apply it to what's going on in the second half. And why is there an edge? Because of the cookie-cutter method that the sports books apply when it comes to setting the second-half line. And a lot of times, what that line is, it's simply based off what the full game line was and what the score is. It doesn't take into consideration at all what the hell has happened in the first half of the college game or the NBA game. These guys, that's where they come in. These guys have a crew and a system set up around the country where they are monitoring every damn game as it is being played. And then what they are doing is, once the data goes in, the line gets popped up right at halftime, and the alert comes out. The alert comes out as to which second-half play you are going to go with, right? And you better get ready, because tonight it's going to start about 7 o'clock. The phone goes off. You've got 8 to 10 minutes to log on to your book and make the play, and then you can profit upon profit upon profit. Last weekend they did this, and they are offering a free weekend of second-half plays. I can't believe they're doing it again. They had such a ridiculous response last week, and they went 17-3 over the weekend. 17-3 in halftime plays, guys. All right? So I'm going to put it up here, and you guys, if you want a free play of the weekend beginning tonight, if you want free, and by the way, they're guaranteeing you 60% winners. 60% winners. And I will say this, Scott and the gang at Halftime Magic, they have yet, to have to make good on that guarantee of 60%. They're basically saying, listen, email me right now, support@halftimemagic.com. Just put my name in the subject line, and then what will happen is one of the representatives is going to call you or reach out to you. They're going to give you a code. They're going to get you signed up. And then if they don't hit 60% of the plays that they send you, they will basically cut any one of their packages 50% off. They'll pretty much give away the farm to you if they don't hit 60%. And they have not done that yet. So the folks, and I think there was about 35 of you last week that did it, and you're all laughing to the bank. And it was funny. I know some of you guys reached out to me earlier this week, and you're like, I'll never play a full game again, ever. All you guys do is wait for the second half, the halftime magic guys to send you alerts. So, but I don't blame you. I don't blame you. This is not something that just started last week. These guys have been around for years, and they're averaging 58% a year. College hoops, NBA, college football, NFL, the numbers, everything is there. Go to halftimemagic.com. Check it out. The packages are so ridiculously affordable, but you can get free plays tonight. That's it. You get on the alerts, free plays tonight, and they'll guarantee you if they don't hit at 60%, then you pick a package, anything you want, 50% off. Pretty much giving it away. They've never done it. That should tell you everything you need to know there. But I can't believe he's doing it. They're doing it again. HalftimeMagic.com. Free play weekend, guys. Just email them, support@halftimemagic.com, and put my name in the subject line, all right? And they will reach out. They will sign you up. They will get you your alerts tonight. You can begin playing, and you, too, can start profiting from second half lines, which not nearly enough of you know what it is or spend enough time understanding that there is an edge there. And if I got a guy that's guaranteeing me 60% winners, I'm with that guy. I'm riding with that guy forever. And by the way, I have been. I've been with these guys through college football, through the NFL, and now through college basketball and through the NBA. And can I tell you something here, guys? That we have never had a losing month, much less a losing week, much less even remotely close to anything below 60%. So I can tell you right now, if you like flat betting, all right, you want to go ahead and you don't want to have to break the bank, but you want to build your bankroll because you don't have a big bankroll right now, there is no better way to do it than at halftimemagic.com. I have grown my bank from a couple of $100 when I started, guys, to thousands of dollars here in the NFL, college football, NBA, and now NCAA basketball season with Halftime Magic. It is the real deal. Email them. Support, halftimemagic.com. That is support at halftimemagic.com. Put in my name there in the subject line, and they will get you on the alerts, and we will together begin to profit tonight in second half betting. Looking forward to that. I want to thank Scott and the whole gang at halftimemagic.com, the guys in Arizona, the guys in Colorado, the guys in North Carolina, all three of their hubs. I want to thank them very, very much. You need 3 hubs in order to be able to manage 152, college games on a weekend. You can't do that with one computer. So congratulations to the halftimemagic.com guys. Get on board. Email them. Get on the alerts. Let's profit tonight. Again, thank you to Charles Meshell, soccer analyst. Great plays here today. If you guys didn't get a chance to see him, the video will be here. Check him out. He's got 5 or 6 plays for us this week coming up in the Champions League and the MLS. TrendyBets.com. Want to thank them for their plays once again. If you are just joining us, let me get to the Trendy Bets in case you missed it. TrendyBets.com likes Raptors-Pelicans over tonight at 232. That's Raptors-Pelicans over tonight at 232. And then, of course, they like Citadel-Samford. Citadel-Samford also over 163 tonight. Citadel at Samford. And make sure that you guys take advantage of what they got going on at TrendyBets.com. And it's going to be a hell of a weekend. It's going to start tonight. Stop by the Kegcast, all right? Search that. Jay, the Sports Keg CEO. Stop by on YouTube. Make sure that you guys say hello. Go check out the live betting angle, in-game wagering. Learn, ask questions, make money. That is what it is all about. That is what we do here on the Joe Raineri Show. Like the videos, guys. Make sure you share these with your friends. Subscribe to the page, subscribe to the channel, and then keep checking back here. Live content coming your way each and every day from some of the best sports handicappers around the country, the guys that I can find for you, spreading the knowledge, making us all a little smarter, a little wiser, and a little more profitable in 2019. That is what it is all about. So good luck tonight, guys. Good luck this weekend. Make sure you're checking back. We've got another lineup of guys tomorrow. I believe the Jersey Kid's going to be dropping by tomorrow, getting you guys ready for a slate of games. The guys at Halftime Magic. We got plenty of content all week long coming your way. But again, thank you guys for making us a part of your day. Come back and join us. Thank you for the support. Let's all make it a profitable Friday night as we head into the weekend. Good luck, guys. God bless. Thanks very much. We'll see you again tomorrow. It's the Joe Raineri Show.